This roundtable is meant to validate and conduct a comprehensive assessment of gaps and challenges within the current legislation, highlighting policy implementation and recommendations for a new Climate Act. The initiative, led by the Westminster Foundation for Democracy, attracts lawmakers from the Environmental Committee of the National Assembly as part of its Environmental Democracy Project, a significant initiative aimed at addressing climate issues in the Gambia. Yaya Gassama, the chair of the National Assembly Environment Committee, cited the impact of climate change, describing them as issues of great concern.
Sometimes we do travel around the world. We meet our fellow MPs in different engagements in different countries. But what is evident is that climate change issues are common issues right across the world, especially in Africa. As National Assembly, the challenges that we have are similar to challenges that our colleagues from other countries express. Mainly at committee level, some of these challenges center around capacity building.
Environmental democracy is rooted in the idea that meaningful public participation is critical to ensure that land and natural resource decisions adequately and equitably address citizens' interests. Since the 1960s, environmental protection has slowly emerged as a topic of widespread interest that first achieved prominence in industrialized countries and gradually gained popularity worldwide as a new and distinct issue. The rapid degradation of the natural world and habitats has been a significant driver in advancing these concerns. From the 1960s onwards, the environment became an issue of global concern, occupying a key space in the public and private domain. The latter was related to a crisis that various authors have defined as a result of modernity and industrial societies, as well as the emergence of new social movements. The rise of citizens' movements, organizations, and political parties made environmental protection a bigger priority for nations. Tabusar Njai, country coordinator for Westminster, highlighted the Foundation's mandate, calling for actions to protect and enforce environmental democracy.
This project, the environmental democracy, was launched sometime last year, and consultants were hired to do an investigation on the gaps in our national legislation and policies and programs to ensure that we come up with findings. And these findings are to be validated today, and it is mainly being championed by the Environment Committee. WFD has been here since 2018, and as always, our principal partners are the National Assembly members.
At its core, environmental democracy involves three mutually reinforcing rights: the right to freely access information on environmental quality and problems, the right to participate meaningfully in decision-making, and the right to seek enforcement on environmental laws or compensation for harmful outcomes. According to officials, protecting these rights, especially for the most marginalized and vulnerable, is a first step towards promoting equity and fairness in sustainable development. Daniel Cardos, the Deputy Clerk for Legislative Business and Programs at the National Assembly, equally emphasized the need to establish a strong legal foundation, building a starting point to recognize, protect, and enforce environmental democracy.
The Office of the Clerk is currently a new administration, and we are keen to strengthen the gains we had already achieved with all partners, with all stakeholders in this drive. And so be rest assured that we will continue to forge ahead.
At the end of the two-day exercise, participants will share their expertise, insights, and recommendations, crafting actionable solutions that will shape future legislation. Jankey Touray, GRTS.